Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video, we are going to learn how to install Metapixel on any of your website in 2025 or later. So first thing first, Metapixel is basically a JavaScript tracking code that is used to insert on any website in order to get data from the website so that you can create audiences and then you can remarket to the people who have previously visited your website. So we have several ways of integrating Metapixel on the website. So I'm going to walk you through all these steps, uh, around three different kind of um, methods I'm going to show you. So let's start by first creating your Metapixel. So to do that, you will need to navigate to your Events Manager in your Meta Business Manager account. So inside Events Manager, what you need to do is just click Create Connect Data to create the pixel. So here you will need to select, if you are going to install on a website, we will select web, and then we have multiple options, but for the sake of this website, we are going to just stick with the web option. Next, we will enter here. It will show the list of pixels you have already, but we are going to select create a new pixel. So we will click on create new pixel. So we are going to name this pixel. We are going to just name it meta test pixel. So here you can either input your company's name or you can insert your website name, and then you click on create option. And so we have multiple options here. So for the latest version, we have the conversion API, and then we have conversion API gateway, setup with partner integration, setup manually. So I'm going to select the option as setup manually. I will create another video for setting up Pixel through server-side tracking or conversion API or gateway. And then next, so here I'm going to select Metapixel only because I just want to install the Metapixel, and then I will click next. So here you can select copy code and then click next. You can turn on the automatic advanced matching, select next, and here we are with the new Metapixel that we just created. So if you look at this one, this is the name of the pixel. So if you want to rename it, you can rename it from here, but you cannot delete a pixel from your business manager. So there is no option that we can delete it. So once you create a pixel, so it will remain there. So this ID here, if you look at this ID, this is the unique ID that is assigned to all the pixels on Facebook Business Manager. So every pixel will have its own unique ID. It will never match with any of the pixel created by anyone around the world. This is the unique Meta ID. So next, you need to install this on your website. So first, for the sake of this video, I have this website in WordPress. So inside WordPress here, I'm going to show you how we can integrate it. So there are multiple ways, as I said. The first way to do that is by inserting the Metapixel code that we copied in the previous step and then inserting it in the website header. So to do that, we will navigate to the website header section. In the WordPress, we will go to theme file editor, and in here I will search for theme header. So here in the theme header, I will paste the Metapixel before the closing head tag. So this is the closing head tag here. This is the opening head tag, and then we have the body tag. So we have to add the tracking pixel code in between the opening and closing head tags. So here I'm going to paste the Metapixel tracking code, and then I will update the file. So now let's see if we did it correctly or not. I will open the website here, and then I will click on this Metapixel Helper Chrome extension. If you don't have this, you can install it on your browser. So once the pixel is installed, you can see that this is the ID of the pixel that ends with 569 and that ends with 569. So we have correctly installed our pixel. So if it's showing as green icon, because that means that there is no issue with the pixel. So if there are any issues, it will show either in yellow, or if there are duplicate trackings or pixels on the website, it will show you that there are two pixels with the same ID, or if there are many other multiple metapixels on the website, this will also show you the number of pixels on your website. So this is the one way of doing installing the metapixel. So this is the base pixel. We have added just the basic pixel. This will only track the page views. Okay. So if you want to track some other events like e-commerce events like view cart, add to cart, and other things, you have to manually add the codes on the respective events. Let me close this, delete this code, and then I will show you the other way of installing the pixel in WordPress. So this is the one way. The second way of doing it is by installing a plugin. So one of the best plugin we have here is Pixel Your Site plugin. I will activate this, and then what I will do here is I will go to the Pixel Your Site dashboard here, and from the inlet events manager I will copy this pixel ID, and then inside here what I will do here is I will just remove this. This is for the basic tracking, and then what I will do here is save changes. Now that I have installed the Metapixel with the Pixel Your Site plugin, I will go to the website again and then refresh to see whether it's working or not. I click here, and then if I look at this, you can see the pixel is tracking. And now I will go to the product detail page. So here on the product detail page, as you can see, this plugin automatically installs all the relevant e-commerce events for this whole website. So we don't have to install any of the events manually. So we have the view content event, and then I will do the add to cart here. If I click on add to cart, this will track the add to cart event as well. And then I go to the view cart option here, and then to the proceed to checkout here. And then you can see here the initiate checkout event is also installed with all the parameters in this event. And once I complete the purchase, this will fire the purchase event as well. So this is the second way of installing Metapixel. If you have a WordPress website, the second way of especially WooCommerce site, then you can use this plugin for installing the pixel on your website. So I will close this, and let's go to the third option. The third option we have is installing the pixel through Google Tag Manager. Let's say you don't have a WordPress website, you have a custom built website or different website, so you don't have the developer skills to install the tracking codes on website. So what you do is you do the installation via Google Tag Manager. So to do that, first of all, you need to have a Google Tag Manager account. So you need to create a Google Tag Manager container, and then this is the GTM unique event ID, GTM ID, sorry. So what you do is go to your WordPress, and then here I have installed another plugin that is for Google Tag Manager. So here I have inserted the Google Tag Manager ID, and then from the integration WooCommerce, I have ticked this track e-commerce option. So what this will do is this will build a data layer on the website here, which I can use to install the relevant conversions or events on my website. So as I turned off the plugin from the Pixel Your Site plugin, so as you can see, there is no pixel tracking on the website, although I have Google Tag Manager code installed on the website here. So this is the Google Tag Manager code here, and I have installed this Google Tag Manager. So what I will do here is close this, and I will create a new tag here, and from here I will go to the community template gallery, and from inside here what I will do is I will select the pre-built template for Facebook Pixel here. Then I will add this to workspace. From here I will copy this unique pixel ID, and then I will paste it here. And then what I will do is I will select the all pages because I want to add, this is the base pixel, so I want to add this pixel on all pages of the website. So if I go to any of the pages, it will fire a page view event. So the next step is I want to track the e-commerce events as well. So let's say this is a product detail page where I want to track the e-commerce event, that is view content. So what I will do here is I will just copy this same tag, and I will rename this tag event view item or view content, and from here I will select the event view content. And if I look at the data layer here on the website, so for this purpose you should have a data layer enabled on your website. So if you don't have a data layer, you have to work with your developer to install a data layer on the website. So to do that, what you will do here, I will check for the data layer, and I am on the product detail page. So here you can see I have the view item event firing here. So what I will do is I will create a new trigger, custom event trigger, and I will name this as view item, and I will put the same name as for the trigger, and I will save this and save this again. And what I will do next is I will preview this so I can see whether my changes are working correctly or not. I will copy this URL and then I will put it in here. So this is the GTM preview mode where I can see if my pixel is working correctly or not. As you can see here, I have installed the view content event on this product detail page. So this view content event will fire on all the product detail pages, and this page view event will fire on all the pages. Let's go to the shop section here. You will see here, this is the page view. If you go to the cart page here, you will see here the page view event. And if you go to a different product here, product detail page here, you will see the view content event. As you can see here, in the view content event, there are no parameters here. There are no product details here. So what I will do here, I want to add details to this here. I will search for the data layer, expand this, and I will expand the view item event. And what I will do here is we'll go to the view item tag here and click on here, and in the object properties what I will do here is I will add content type, which is product. You can find these details on Facebook developer documentations on what data you can send for each standard events parameters. So what I will do here, what we need here is content type, and then we need content IDs, content name, value, and currency. So what I will do here, I will create respective variables here. For the content IDs here, look for this path here in the data layer, and what I will do here, this is the ID, this item ID, this is e-commerce.items.item ID. So what I will do here, I will select the data layer variable e-commerce.items.0.item ID. I will put the same name here, and for the content name I will do the same thing here. create a new data layer variable here, and this is the item name. Here our path is same, it's just item name, and I will put item name here. And then we have value. I will create a new variable again for the value. As you can see here, this value here is e-commerce.value. So I will create a new data layer variable, and the value will be e-commerce.value. And then I will have another variable for the currency parameter, data layer variable, and here I will currency. Save it. I will save this again, and then I will test it if it's working properly or not. So here on this side, once this is loaded, you can click here to see if the data is coming. You can see the content ID, you can see the content name, content type, the currency, and the total value here. You can also see it in the GTM preview mode here. You can see the correct values are being passed. And if you want to verify this data in Metapixel, whether the data is being sent correctly or not, you can also go to the test event section here, and then you go back to your website and reload it. So once you reload the page, as you can see here, the data is coming. We have a page view event and a view content event firing. And for the view content event, you can also verify if the event parameters data is coming or not. So this is how you can verify data is being received correctly or not. First, you can use the Metapixel helper. Second, you can test it inside the test events tool inside events manager. And the third option we have, if we are using the Google Tag Manager, we can use the GTM preview mode for testing purpose. So this is how we have the view content event. So let's also add a purchase event, because this is one of the major event for all the e-commerce events. So I'm just going to copy this one here, and then purchase. What I will do here, I will create a new trigger for this, and this will be custom event, and I will put the event name as purchase. And from here I will change the name of name of the event to purchase, and then I will save this and I will preview this again. So let's test if our purchase event is firing correctly or not. So let's place a test order. In order to verify it's working or not, I will place a test order on this website. Proceed to checkout. I will add some test details here. And I will click here, click on place order. Now the order is placed, so I can verify here that the purchase event is working properly with the correct content ID, content name, product, currency, and value. So I can also verify in the events manager that it is correctly recording. So once everything is done, what I will do here after testing, I will submit the changes so that this tracking pixel goes live on the website. So this is how we can create a pixel, Metapixel, install it on any of the website, and then verify whether it's working or not. So if you have any question related to the Metapixel setup, testing or debugging, you can comment under this video, and don't forget to subscribe for many more amazing tutorials ahead. Thank you.